It is nice to see you guys all here. Thank you guys so much for making it for this new season. Woo! Hoping that it is a better season than the last season. We can only hope.
Now they're all tied up over there because they're too busy talking to a bunch of people at a Chili's about whether or not those
What the fuck am I hearing?
What's that entrance? Will.
Huh? Me?
What the fuck were you listening to?
I'm listening to a guy. So a bunch of states just passed it was a law that basically means that if you're trans, you can't go into a bathroom that isn't related to like your at birth sexuality.
Oh yeah,
What?
let's go. I hate everything.
Yeah, so yeah, and so this guy's like, okay, hypothetically, if you live in one of those states, what you could do is
Oh no,
you
it's the bald guy.
you
It's the fucking
you
white
could
beanie
call
bald.
it's not the bald guy. You could call the police and
Anyways,
tell them
the
that there's
stream
a
has
trans
started.
person. Okay, so hypothetically, you could call the police and say that there was a trans person in the bathroom, right? And then the police officers will show up because they have to enforce these laws, otherwise they don't mean shit. And so therefore, you have a bunch of police officers that are caught up with some meaningless bullshit that isn't real. And then you can go on your way committing whatever crimes you wanted because the cops would be tied up with this imaginary trans person in a bathroom.
Shut the hell up.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, it's a gun!
I hate every bit of this. Hello, Cajun. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the
streaming?
newest season of the
No.
Yes, we are streaming, Will.
And the DM screen is open.
Oh,
We are
hold
now
on.
gonna leave old world behind, the boring world. By the way, everybody, I just want everybody to know we finally reached 500 episodes, or sorry, 500 videos on my main YouTube channel. So that's
Let's go.
huge fucking
Yippee.
milestone. I'm so happy for that. Oh my god. So, like 10 years ago, I probably couldn't see myself at this spot, but you know, fatter, lonelier.
That's a lot of content.
Depressed,
Well, that's a lot. Yeah, depressed, crippling depression. You know, it's all
anxious,
A lot of damage.
still Norwegian.
Just so that you guys know, everybody that is watching this video, next time we will be on a new video. If you guys go into my videos, you guys will see or go into channels on my YouTube channel, you guys will be able to see Magic and Mayhem. That is where we will be moving all of our content for the next foreseeable future, and the newest season of the Fate of Asharon will start there. Sadly, most of our players couldn't. Most of our players are here. Sorry. Sadly, some of our players couldn't be present. One of them recently lost a family member. Sucks situation, and the other one is an unknown, but it is Sage. So we aren't that surprised. Now,
Well, I mean, he will be here later.
yeah, Nexo. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Nexo is currently dealing with some shit, and well, at least I believe he is. How can I know? But yeah, essentially, I thought it would be apt to like mention the fact that we reached a massive milestone here on the back 9,500, and we will be moving over to a new channel. So feel free to join us there. It will just like click on my channel and go into channels, and then you will find it there. All right. Anyways, let's get this started. All right. So
Let's get right into the game.
Alright, so everybody,
Alright,
shut
I don't know where the
fuck up.
Keemstar reference came
Alright,
from.
So I don't know why.
But that was a stupid idea.
I mean,
What was?
by the way, in case you
The,
guys
the
are wondering,
normal
I
fucking.
have a completely new setup for my PC. So now I have 3 screens, meaning that you guys are like on my right, and now I'm able to focus way better, and I don't have a headache or a migraine every time I fucking open up my
Me on the
left
left.
screen.
I want to be on the left.
Blue, you are on the left.
I want to be on the right then.
Your entire fucking country's on the left.
Okay.
Comedy.
Oh, great. Swedish humor. I love it. Now,
It's not Swedish. It's not just Swedish humor.
yeah.
I hit my desk and I lost internet connection.
All right,
Let's go.
You guys headed downstairs into a great chasm. You guys headed downstairs into a gigantic room filled with gold, platinum, and some silver and copper. Sorry, not copper. That's not a good fucking currency. But there's like a bunch of like.
Hey, a hoarder's a
currency
hoarder.
things. Now,
Platinum.
the people that are intelligent or have over a 15 in their intelligence can make a roll right now to determine how much money is in this pile. This would count with Alexander, but since Nexo is not present, make me a... This is a significant amount of money. Make me a roll.
Intelligence.
Will and Bird, make me a roll, please.
Why not Scar, huh?
What is your intelligence again?
Well, we'll see with the intelligence roll. What is it? Save?
Oh,
No,
right.
this is an intelligence roll.
Alright. 10! 10! 10! That's the best one I've ever rolled!
Alright, Will, you're gonna roll?
Oh,
Nexo.
hello. Nexo.
Wait, what?
Oh, Nexo, you're...
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Will, come on.
Sorry.
God damn it.
I was,
You
I
need
was
to make
zoned
an
out.
intelligence
Alright,
roll.
make me an intelligence roll, and the same with you, Nexo, make me an intelligence roll.
No! Give it a 10.
Can I hear the reason why?
You're counting up the
Calculating
gold.
money.
You're counting up the gold. We're gonna say this is a group check, so it determines the balance.
I'm going to burn my inspiration token.
Yeah, burn it.
You got one over my one. Both of you got one over my one.
Alright, now first of all, you guys roll the rolls that you guys are making. And I should have given you guys guidance, but it's too late now. Now, essentially, first of all, you...
Yeah, man, why didn't you give me
Just
guidance?
roll a d4 if you
Hold
want to
on.
give us guidance.
Hold on. No.
It's too late.
Okay, guidance is not saving throws. It's blessed that saving throws, I forgot. Now, first of all, you guys get... Jesus Christ, this music is so aggressive. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's better. That is way better. Thank God. Alright, now, you guys...
Nexo and I begin sorting the coins with magic into stacks, and we count them that way.
Yes.
I join you.
And Bird helps. You guys
Yes.
are doing that, and essentially, and you guys find out that you guys have approximately, just to give you a bit of a conversion rate, Will, in comparison to your typical system. You don't know so, but Alexander helps you like convert like the money. That's like because you're not from this world, and like the conversion of platinum to gold is a bit more complicated than like. So there's like inflation, yada yada yada.
Right, I mean, the easy way to do it is to like take the price of common goods and figure out how much, like for example, how much you would purchase an apple for, and then do a comparison to the market prices from my world, and then you would get the going rate for currency.
Yeah, for sure. You find out that there is approximately, drum roll please. There's approximately, if I don't remember exactly the number, 30. Hold on.
It's one gold coin.
One gold coin, please.
I said at least one.
That's not a drum roll, motherfucker.
There's
It's
no
close
drum
enough.
roll.
Hold on, I forgot the math for this. Okay. Let me do the. Let me do the math really quick.
Oh my god.
This is why I never have soundboard on.
Never again.
You could turn it off?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, you can flippin' turn down the sound
Alright, let's continue on properly.
completely. Oh yeah, I just want to say you see Ivisis and Misty's being very excited about all the gore because
The
yeah,
gourd?
the gourd. Yes, indeed, the gourd.
The gourd? Pumpkin?
The gourd.
I
The
heard
gourd.
something
Yeah,
from
they're very excited about it.
I'd also be excited over a pumpkin.
Well, you also see that there is. So what you're approximately what it is in value, all of you, is somewhere around 34,000 gold pieces worth of 33 to 34, somewhere around that number. So it's like a rough estimate would be somewhere around 33, 250 to 270, somewhere around that number to 2. But it would probably be right in the middle, if that makes sense. You guys see that, and you see that there's a staff, and as I said, there's a construct last session that formed itself into a dagger, based around the Nexo held. Now, the staff you guys don't know nothing about, but all right. What do you guys do as we start this epic beginning of this next journey, or legging, or whatever the fuck you call it?
I think it's best if we split the money between all of us fairly.
Yeah. Merlin is then going to. I'm gonna just say that Merlin is gonna do this really quick before we start. Merlin walks up to you guys and he says that, all right, I'm gonna do some healing.
Alexander should already know what to do.
I'm gonna do some healing for all of you guys.
I do.
So Merlin casts a 3rd level spell. I'm just gonna cast this 3rd level spell. Yeah, that's correct. And then what I'm gonna do?
Very nice.
And then I'm gonna do 20 d6. All right, start doing that through everybody, essentially, over a minute. So let's see here. So I start with Ibises and... Okay, so let me see here.
Do you just heal all of us, basically?
No, that won't heal.
How much gold did we get, by the way?
It was around 34,000.
Oh, Merlin's going to use up his final 3rd level spell slot to do the
34K.
same thing. Let me just do that, because I know that I'm going to need a lot more to heal all of you guys. Alright, so I'm going to say that you guys are back at full health. I think that's enough to constitute all of you guys. We're talking... okay, so let's do the math really quick.
So do we just get health to max, or do we do like a long rest?
Okay, so no, do not click long rest. Just give yourself all of your HP back, I think. Because doing this math is going to be way more complicated, because that's over 140 hit points of health, I think.
It's over 9,000! Sorry.
Oh! Alright,
Okay.
so we just say we got max health done.
We're just gonna say, I'm gonna say that, just in case I fucked up a little bit, I'm just gonna give Misty's just a little bit less healing. But remember to heal yourself. Bird, you okay?
Full?
Are you
yeah,
singling
back
out
to
Bird?
No, I'm not, but you know. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, back to full. Alright, all of you guys, gather up all of this gold inside of the bag of holdings that Will has on his person. Or at least that's what I'm guessing you're doing.
No,
because
I
you're not.
said, I think we should split this between everybody.
I'm going to break this down to you, because how much gold pieces do you think you can carry?
I don't know.
I can carry all of it. He's pretty strong.
I would guess somewhere around 5 to 10,000 gold pieces you could probably carry on one person, without it being, like, insane. Will, do you think I'm insane when I say that?
Let's check.
Like, 1 gold piece in D&D is like... Let me look that up.
Apparently,
It's
1,000 gold
gold.
pieces is only 20.
$20.
Only weighs 20.
Alright, 1 second. Weight in diameter differs between 1/2, quarter, and 10th of ounce, up to 50. What is it? I'm gonna say that if Scar takes all of them, he's able to lift it still, but like anyone else is going to tilt if they carry that much gold.
Yeah, I'm a strong boy.
But you can also just put it in the bag of holding, and it will not fuck you guys so hard over.
I just put it all in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that's.
Do I have bag of holding?
We're talking an insane amount of money. No, you do not have, but fortunately for you guys, you might have enough for bag of holdings for the rest of you guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I don't have one.
I mean, Will, add 1,000.
Yo, 34,000?
Will, it's 35,000, but I understand the confusion.
It's over 700 pounds.
All right, Will, I need you to add 1,600 platinum pieces. Did you understand me?
Yes.
1,000.
I just did.
Yeah, 1,600 pounds. Let's go. All right. You guys gather up all this gold, and you still have this weird wand. Or sorry, is it a wand? Did I say it was a wand? I must have.
I think you said it
No,
was
staff.
staff.
All right. The staff has a weird
All right,
hand.
who has
by
a
the way.
magical bag of holding?
Not me.
I have a backpack.
I have a technically a bag of holding.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Go ahead and put that in your bag.
We can divvy this up when we get into the city, right? We don't have to do this here.
I just wanted to hand him at least a little bit.
Easier to do it here.
All right.
Well, I mean, putting most of it in my bag is definitely not the worst plan, but I wanted Alexander to be holding at least 5,000 of it.
all right.
Mhm.
That way, you and Scar can go on a little shopping spree.
Well, everybody's gonna
You know what that means?
So
I think
I am
that
now
we-
Nami of the group.
You're Nami? Are you sure?
I'm Nami.
Nami?
Yep.
Are you sure
I'm
you
a
wouldn't
Nami.
you wouldn't give anyone
Not
money?
Okay.
You wouldn't give any money.
Straight up, you
No,
would
I'm
not
Nami
give
of the
anyone.
group.
You would
I'm
straight up
Nami of the group.
would
You're the
not give
sugar
us money.
all right. Well, I
Don't give
think
I will give you an allowance.
we're not doing that. I already said we're splitting it between everybody.
Now that's something Nami would do.
No, I'm giving everybody an allowance.
Yeah, that's not something Nami would do.
All right,
Yeah.
That's something Nami would do. Nami's done it multiple times.
everybody gathers around. You guys satisfied with your current thing? What you guys do is you guys have divvied all the gold and put them
How much
inside
money?
of- Wait,
How much money do I put on my?
we're gonna
Gold?
say
We'll do
Golden.
it later.
Golden.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll divvy
say
it up
that
later.
we'll divvy it up like when you get back to the city, back to the school, maybe. I don't know. You guys make that decision on your own. Now, first
Yeah.
of all, you
Part of the reason I'm carrying most of it is because it weighs over 700 pounds. How much I'm currently carrying in my magical bag of holding?
yeah. So we don't want to go. Wait, how much are you carrying in your bag?
700.
Do you have 2 bag of holdings?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then that's not a problem. But you cannot exceed 500 pounds. Will, in your bag, in
Yeah.
one bag of holding. So you have to divvy it between the 2. I'm just telling you. Otherwise, it will rupture and all of the shit will be scattered into the astral plane, and it is not a good fucking time.
Yeah. I've got 388 pounds in one bag and 305 pounds in the other bag.
Mm-hmm. That's good. All right. So
All right.
you gather up all of the things. You guys head out. Start heading out. You do. As you guys gather up the supplies and the torches. Or what Misty's goes around. She's like picking up the torches, and she like takes out the things to like preserve the torches for a little bit, but they are only gonna be like things. So she takes one of the torches and she has it over her head, and she walks out of the well, she was the first one out. She is like scouting before you guys, and she's just picking up the torches, if that makes sense. I'm gonna get rid of all torches but one, and then we can move according to that. All right, there we go. Okay, so there's gonna be one torch left. I need to remember to put that down because otherwise Scar cannot see shit.
I have dark vision.
Oh, right, you do. Yeah. Otherwise, who cannot.
Oh,
See. Oh, Cole cannot see shit. That doesn't make any sense.
change it.
You did say you would change it, so I have dark vision.
I
but
have
whatever.
changed it, Golden. You have dark vision. Hold
You
on.
be-
All right. Well, I would say we start leaving this place as soon as possible.
You see Merlin says, I concur. I absolutely agree. Golden, you now have dark vision. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I need to give that to your token as well. 'Cause I'm sorry, if you are a shadow monk and you cannot see the darkness,
I have started to wander off with that special device that we found.
Misty's looks at you. She does well. And she says, what do you have there?
Hold on. I am okay. So she should see that I'm incredibly focused.
Yeah.
I'm
She
going
comes
to
up to you with a
roll
torch and everything. You could totally see her.
wisdom to see if I notice. Oh, I notice her. Okay. All right. She asked me what it was.
What are you holding there? Yeah, that's what she asked.
Okay, so as I'm tinkering with it in my hand, I don't actually even look up at her. I'm just like, it's some sort of power source. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I think I know exactly what to do with it.
Oh, lovely. That's amazing. All right. So do you want
Yeah, very
to... All
nice.
right, I'm going to go and get the others. I am.
I just keep walking.
Yeah, and she walks downstairs. She's just like, guys! Ibby! Ibby?
I am literally. I was literally. Wait.
Oh.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me a second. My head hurts.
It's okay, bird. It's okay.
Hit it again, so it stops.
I didn't hit my head.
What? You didn't?
Hit your head. Hit your head.
I just turned back to. I just turned back to Misty's as I'm just counting up the gold that I was given again.
Yeah. All right.
And I just slid past her.
Yeah. And it's just like, come on, everybody, let's go. And Gizmo is the first one out of the hole.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know
Right,
what you're
let's
talking
go,
about.
Scar.
I was the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Ashad and Merlin both walk side by side out of there. Seem like they're having a conversation. Some form of conversation. You guys don't. Yeah. Now Misty's lead the way out for like everybody to make sure that everybody is okay. Because some people don't have dark vision. That's nice. Alright. You guys, as you guys make your way past, you see that Merlin stares at the dragon for a moment.
Yeah, buff right out.
As he then literally just walks up to it, and he's just like, "Misty's, can I have a torch?" And Misty's comes over, and she gives Merlin a torch. As Merlin casts it on the dragon's corpse, the fire of the dragon seems to have faded, right? Since the corpse, yeah. The dragon gets burnt alight, it does. And Merlin, burning the dragon's corpse, watches it for a moment before he then looks at you guys and says, "Right, let's get out of here." Yeah.
Ibis just goes ahead and says, "What a jerk." As she's just ahead.
All right, let's now.
She's
move...
just ahead?
Now let's.
She's just ahead.
You should get that checked out.
Uh,
Missing your body.
It's ahead with a lizard tail.
All right, we're now gonna move back
What?
into here. You guys head into the thing, and I'm actually gonna need to change the music. Will, I seem to have misplaced the battle music.
Get up from your phone, Will.
Hmm?
William. Wake up.
Well, I am.
No.
Everybody
Yes.
is gonna see this in a second. One second. D&D battle. That's what I was looking for. All good.
Oh,
Oh no, not already. God damn it.
No, we just got out.
You guys.
I think we need to do a stealth mission, honestly.
What? No! I'm here!
You guys head out into the great beyond, if you will, and you guys hear shaking, or you feel shaking around the entirety of the place. As all of a sudden you see, as soon as you, oh wait, what just happened to my Discord? My Discord crash. Hey everybody! All right, so it looks like our Discord decided to crash.
Hello.
Oh,
All right, our Discord.
What happened?
Our Discord crashed.
that's what.
No, you were fighting the real demon all along, guys. It was
We
me.
killed God, finally!
Yippee!
Yippee!
Alright, let me just move you guys. There we go. Alright, I'm now gonna need to turn on Discord as well, because Discord was up in my top left. I'm so sorry, technical difficulties. Pain in the
It
ass.
happens every day.
It's amazing.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't even hear what God said.
Because Discord is amazing.
Oh, Discord is amazing.
Oh god, for real, for real.
Alright. You guys start hearing the sound of drums and howling as you guys head outside. As you guys hear cracking, you guys head out through the main gate. As you guys see Rexus bursted through the ceiling of the great chasm above, and you see him burning drakes, throwing them off of him as like several like we'd say like 10 to 15 drakes like on him, surrounded him. And they are not standing a chance. He's just wiping them away with his tail, burning them alive with his mouth. And you see these small small like guardmen that is like firing like arrows at some land, some fail.
How far away are they?
This is like miles away, Will. You can see the aftermath of the battle, and you can clearly make out the entirety of the battle and what's going on, but you're too far away to interact with this at the moment. However, you do see that Rexus swings off, brings the dragon down as he burns the ground to cinder, scorching the mist has disappeared, by the way. Needs to like memorize that. But the mist has disappeared as you guys see the trees just burn. And you guys see that he, like, as he is done with his great battle, he flies over to you guys, does this, like, weird, like, flying way, where he, like, flies right above you guys. And he then looks at you and says, "Finally, found you. I got your message from your friend," and he points at Merlin. May I ask, how did it go in there?
Good. He's dead.
You're all alive, so I'm guessing he's... Yeah, I was about to say.
Because you're just gonna, like, give a thumbs up.
Ah, lovely. I haven't met your friend. Hello. Last time you guys were traveling with that fellow. And that Dragonborn. Hello there.
Greetings.
He bows his head to you, Alexander, as you see like arrows like kind of cling past his armor behind him, and he's just like, "Right, I have to go and deal with that. I'll be right back." And you see that he flies away to just deal with the situation. Clearly like killing the one was left. You see that Merlin stares at you guys, and he says that, "Right, should we get out of here?"
No, and I wander off towards that little place where we slept.
Merlin follows you. I'm sure Arshad would do the same thing, and the same with like.
I would go.
Yeah, and
Could
the
you
same.
at least tell us where you're going before you
I
just
told
wander
you
off?
where we spent the night.
No, you did not.
I did say that.
He did.
You
Character in lore today. My God.
You guys head off into one direction. You guys walk for a bit. You guys hear the thundering battle a bit far away. It's a very one-sided battle. I don't know what to tell you guys. It is... it doesn't look like it's something
There's
that...
just crashing and flames in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
None of us are reacting particularly.
No,
Scar's just gonna like look on and it's like
it's just
Whoa.
like, whoa,
like,
fire!
Just like, yeah.
Whoa,
Right.
yeah, big dragon kill! Whoa.
No, not that. He's not that stupid. He's just like, yeah, a battle. Shit's awesome.
Let's go.
You hear your sword start to speak to you. Yes, big fight. Yes, awesome. Oh my god.
Damn, this guy is
Do you
lower
see
in
that,
health
Scar?
than me.
Do you see that fucking guy? Oh my god. He just
Hey,
tore off that
yeah.
motherfucker's head.
What are you pointing at?
Like you see the sword like detaches itself from you and like start pointing in the like it's like floating right next to you, Scar. as he basically just like, "Whoa, look at that! That is so cool." It's
That's
like,
so epic.
and yes, it's awesome. The sword is able. I forgot to mention this, but the sword is able to float, as far as you can tell now.
Yeah, no, you did not mention that. Shocker.
So the sword is able to float, and it floats around you. And it's just like, whoa, this is so
Finally,
dope.
fist bumped the sword.
Hey, he does this thing like where he like does down, showing you off his handle, and he just bumps you with his handle.
I was hoping you would like accidentally use the tip of the sword and stab me.
That would be fucking hilarious. I would love that.
Are you talking to your sword, Scar?
Yeah.
Doesn't even hide it. Just like, yeah, I took it to my sword. Yes.
You don't hear him?
Your sword can talk.
You must be stupid if you can't hear him.
You see that? It's like, oh no, they cannot hear because they not warriors like you. Big
What?
strong warrior. They cannot hear you
No.
because you're not warrior like me.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like that time with that other guy.
Well, let's continue on to where the hell Drift wanted to go.
You guys find yourself
I'm
into the you guys climb down into the thing. Scar, you're not able to go in, and your
I'm
sword is
just gonna
like,
wait outside. We're both just looking at the battle.
yeah, and he's like, whoa, that's awesome, and then just gonna
We got
go
any
like,
popcorn, please.
yeah. Anyway, you head downstairs and you see that Will, you hear the sound of the guy in your head. It's just like, coming back here. Interesting. What
And I
do you
just kind of smirk.
Yes. As you basically then walk over. Okay, Will, what do you do as you enter this room?
I just walk straight up to the machine and plug that bitch in.
You plug that bitch in. You see that like
Can
as
I roll an
you plug.
intelligence check or anything?
Oh, sure. You can roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
With
With advantage or normal?
roll normal, yeah.
Oh, that was so close to a 1, Jesus.
Holy.
You roll, you check to see if there's anything wrong. It does look like there's it's gonna activate. It is going to activate this robot that is right here. And you're right. As you see that this thing, like its eyes come alive, as you see that it gets up, and you see it takes 2 steps forward until it falls down, and the entire thing falls apart. It does.
Shit.
And you see that.
What the hell was that?
A Mark III, shoddy craftsmanship. You hear the guy says. As you then see.
Can I
Will,
roll investigation to see if I can fix it? Or, like, investigation to see what's wrong and if it's possible for me to fix it?
Sure, roll investigation.
Normal or advantage?
Sure.
Nobody's helping
give me a normal.
Okay, you'll...
Yeah, give
Normal
me.
roll, okay. Let's go!
You see that, like... Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this right now. You don't think you can fix it because of how old the machinery is. It is beyond you how to fix this at the moment. You require, like, way more things, and this stuff you do not have at the moment. And probably will never have in this, like, not for another 150 years in the Dwarven territory, you presume. Anyway, now, first of all...
what if I use my smith tools?
Will, no. Will, but you do notice something else with the investigation check, that as you turn around, as you get up and you turn around, you see that there's a hologram showing up of the planet. This planet has approximately 12 continents, and you see that it zooms in, and it zooms into the area that you guys are at. And it basically zooms into, and it shows you Valvanian, like, beard, it says. And you see that it basically describes, like, that there is, well, it seems like it shows you the, like, location of, the cities of the Valvane, if that makes sense. So if you want to, and it shows like one that is like.
Eric, I want you to.
Hmm?
I have this right. Yeah, I want you to check my character sheet and check treasure, and read the first thing, but not out loud.
Sure, I do have which character sheet?
I'll be right back.
Mine.
Alright, no.
Go to bio and go to treasure in the bottom right and read what the top thing says, but don't read it out loud. Let me know when
Okay.
you found it.
Yeah, I see it.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Ooh. I'm standing right behind you, by the way.
Not 20.
Okay. Anybody else?
Give me a second. I need to find my flippin' perception.
Sure, let me roll perception.
It's under nature.
Yep.
22.
I'm going Joker.
You're doing good
to
GM.
GM.
The GM.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
wait. I
top-
got a 19. Wow.
You're on. We can't see your roll because you're a 2 game master.
Oh fuck! I'm on GM. Shit. Yeah. Hold
You rolled a 19.
on. No. I rolled a 22, which is 3 in perception.
Ah, okay. All right. Is anybody else gonna roll one, or is that it?
I mean,
Sorry,
got a
this isn't
5.
down here.
You see that
Okay.
there is
Hold on. So, the two of you who got above 20, you see me pull a thin rectangle that appears to be made of glass out of my bag. And you see this glass rectangle light up, and you hear a click sound.
I need my D100.
Okay.
Interesting.
Alright.
Now
Trev, what is that?
I put the glass rectangle back in my pocket.
Okay.
Trev, what is that?
Okay, so first of all, you see that.
Yep.
Okay, so I need
I'm
to.
sorry, wait, did you say, were you talking to me? Did you say Drift?
Yeah, he did.
You
Yeah.
did.
Oh, my apologies. I just heard what is that, and I was like, I don't know. Drift is gonna look back just slightly, like over her shoulder. She's gonna grin and be like, "It's a recorder."
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Becky, can you play some other music than the same one over and over again?
This isn't the same one.
All I can hear currently is the one song from Skyrim.
If it's not from Skyrim.
I actually would love to see if Skyrim is open source, because I think it is.
It is video game music, so.
Let's play this. That's
You would assume so.
video game music doesn't automatically mean, you know,
Copyright free.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, no, I know, but I wish.
if it's a part of the property, like if you're playing a video game that has a song in it, you cannot copyright strike somebody for playing it. That's just bad advertisement.
Yet FIFA. Okay. Anyways.
Okay, so did the power source do anything else? Can I retrieve it?
The power source doesn't look like it did anything else, but before you do anything, you see a flashing light, Will. Yellow, and then red, and then yellow, then red, then yellow, then red, and you see that there's a text on the wall that you are not able to read on a closer inspection. Yeah.
I call upon the man in the ring. What was his name again?
You call upon
Yeah.
the man in the ring, and
It's been 2 weeks. I can't remember his name.
Lysander.
Shit.
You,
Lysander, that's right.
Yeah, you call upon the ring, man in the ring, and you see that he then is just like, huh, that's weird. I don't understand this language. You see, he says to you,
This isn't your language?
No, this is a new language. It would take me half a day to translate this. No, this
Do
is.
you recognize any of the characters?
Well, I recognize the. Fuck! What is that symbol? I am so sorry, guys. Oh my god. I recognize one of the symbols. I recognize one of the symbols. They are clearly an omega symbol. But I don't notice anything else. Does anyone of your party have anything to translate languages?
I do not have such thing, but I.
Golden. No.
May I have a look?
Okay. I'm gonna try my
I have
my
comprehend
rectangle.
language.
Eric, does my rectangle
Wait,
recognize any of these languages?
Wait. What did you say, Nexo?
I have comprehend language.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, Nexo, if you want to spend the first level spell slot on that,
Yeah.
is it ritual casting or is it just
I don't know.
No,
No, it's just.
Oh, okay. No. No, it's not ritual. Okay. If you want to use the first level spell slot on this, that's perfectly fine. You use the first level spell slot. You read, and I can say this entire fucking language to you, Nexo, because it's in Norwegian. Hold on. Advarsel, høye nivåer av strålinger og oppdaget i sektor Omega. Evakuer umiddelbart. Hold deg unna NBC håndheverenhet. Did you understand everything, Nexo?
Halfway? I know I'm Norwegian, but I also suck at Norwegian.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Well, if you want to, I think me and Cursed wrote a English version of this bullshit.
Alright, just send that to me. Then
I'll send that.
Eric, does my rectangle recognize any of these languages?
I don't think it
Or
would.
does my rectangle No? Okay.
I think it would be too complex even for you right now.
Yeah, it's not. So it's not a language from my world.
Why the fuck did it send you
Alright.
everything, Nexo? 1 second.
I don't know.
It's not supposed to send you everything. It's just supposed to send you pieces. 1 second. This is my fault. Jesus Christ. I wish that we'd saved it in English. We didn't. That's my fault. Problem with me and fucking Cursed is with that we fucking sometimes forget that. Where the fuck is it? There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay, here you go, Nixo.
Alright.
Alright. It's just in Norwegian, so I hope that you can translate.
Mo-
Oh, can you not translate it?
No, I cannot translate it from Norwegian.
What a miss.
Just send me it in English, please.
Bro, doing Google Translate.
But you try and do it, Golden.
Okay.
What?
You try hitting the gritty.
Und
For Ukraine.
des Treis.
There you go, Nexo.
Alright, so it reads out, warning, high levels of radiation is discovered in Sector Omega. Evacuate immediately, keep away from NBC enforced units.
What does that mean?
I have no clue.
You're just sticking your head through the little hole of blue and you're just like, what does that mean?
Oh. Sorry.
That's amazing.
Is this
did you
anything
hear
meaning
what-
to you, Drift?
Huh?
Did you
Does any
you
of
not
that
hear
make
what
it-
I just said?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. I heard something about drift.
Warning, high levels of radiation is discovered in Sector Omega. Evacuate immediately, keep away from NBC enforced units.
Roughly where are we compared to Omega?
would you know?
Isn't it on the map?
No, the maps isn't dedicated up to sectors, so no, it's not.
Can I roll intelligence check to see if I can figure out?
This showed you a wide angle, Will. That's the thing. But you can show.
Yeah, can I figure out how to? Can I figure out how to control? Can I roll intelligence or investigation to figure out how to control the map to get better information?
Roll me an intelligence. Investigation. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Can I ask Lysander to help me?
Lysander? Who the hell is Lysander?
I'll say that Lysander will help.
Lysander?
On this certain endeavor.
It's
There's nobody called Lysander.
It's the guy on the ring.
He's the guy. He's the guy in my ring. Yeah.
Oh.
You have a ring? That's so cool. I have a sword.
27.
Right. You see that him helping you to decipher this stuff is a lot more easier. That way, it's just like, okay, so try to like do this. Essentially, as you zoom in, after you've taken a look at like everything, and you try to like zoom in, you see that there is like the entire area of the city that you're currently in. You don't know the angle, but you do find your way to it because it's only so many cities. And it shows, by the way, the map itself looks like it's updated and it now shows what it looks like now, if that makes sense, right? Instead of what it used to look like.
From a top-down view?
Yeah, from a top-down view, like there's a camera in the ceiling. Now, essentially, you see that there is, but you try to like get like map mode, like on the Google Earth.
Right.
And you try to do map.
Do you have an image of this?
And you, no, I do not have an image of this, but it doesn't.
He's making it up on the fly.
You see that as because I wasn't expecting Will to take control of the map. Now, essentially, when you basically get closer on the map, you see that Gamma is a bit closer to where you're at. Also, Will, you see a symbol. First of all, you know how there's alpha, beta, alpha, beta, what is it?
Gamma, delta.
Gamma, delta, yeah. You don't like radiation. The way that Nexo describes it to you, radiation is thralling, which means that it doesn't make any sense. The symbol that shows up, hold on, what symbol did we, Karen? I think it was delta. It was a symbol that represents delta, I think. I will retcon this if I was wrong and if we did something else. I don't remember. I'm sure Cursed will message me if I'm wrong. But essentially, you see something that you believe to be delta radiation. If I don't remember wrong. I will retcon this if I am wrong. But yeah, you see that.
You're talking about the types of radiation?
Yeah, which will...
They're like alpha, beta, gamma?
Yeah, alpha, beta, gamma, yeah. But you don't know what kind of radiation this is, Will, because there's no delta radiation on Earth.
Yes, there is.
Like, not like this. Sorry, my fault. Then I'm 100% sure that I've done this wrong. But this kind of radiation that it is, like the Latin numerical, there's no. I'm 100% sure there is no radiational variance. This is a new form, as far as you can understand, which is interesting, I guess. But like, I can't tell you too much information other than that. But that's like the pieces.
Congrats, Will. You can name it.
I'm 100% sure that I named it already. I just don't remember the fuck. I'm sure Cursed is going to like get on my ass.
I think Cursed is on his way home right now.
All right.
I'm sure Cursed is on his way.
I'm gonna fact check. You go over shit, Will. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So how nearby is it?
From what you can tell, approximately 2-3 kilometers away from you.
What levels are the radiation at? Are they at lethal levels?
From what you could tell, yes. Especially with the message that you read. Otherwise, they wouldn't have.
Right. I'm gonna pull out my rad scanner. So there's gonna be a click again with the glass rectangle. And let's see. compared to where the cave exit is, where we came from,
Not in your way. I'll tell you that
On the
much.
way.
It's not in your way, so you should be fine to walk through the city. It's just, yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't have the ability. Maybe I do. The darkness spell might work.
Sorry. Try to tell me what you're doing right now.
I was just thinking of a way to potentially access that area without getting destroyed by radiation. Technically, a darkness spell might work because radiation is on the electromagnetic spectrum, and darkness gets rid of all light, which is part of the electromagnetic spectrum. So,
Are you trying to...
but
Hold on. Hold on, I'm messaging Cursed. He says that... Well, he's going by the 3 basic radiation types. Okay, so yeah. We meant Delta, but we meant it as a new form of radiation. This is complicated.
Delta does exist.
Yeah, I know. So now I'm just thinking about calling it Omega radiation, which I'm sure also
that's fine.
exists. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll just say...
Google.
Yeah, let's call it Omega radiation.
Google
No, there's no
radiation.
thing. There's no such thing. So I'll just... Until I find out later, we're just gonna name this Omega radiation. I think that's fine. I don't think anybody's gonna blame. It's just that...
Oh, apparently Omega radiation exists.
How much state that radiation?
The term delta radiation isn't an existing thing. In a way, delta rays exist, which is in a way radiation, but it isn't necessarily coined term for radiation.
Yeah, it's just a different wavelength.
So I guess we could still call it delta radiation. I don't know.
That works.
I you know what? Let's just call it delta radiation, everybody, and let's move on. All right?
Yeah, moving on.
Be encouraged. What about this? All right, let's continue.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna relay to the rest of the party. All right. It looks like, and I'm gonna be pointing to the map while I'm doing this. It looks like this area here has heavy amounts of deadly radiation in the area. I don't know if we'd be able to access it without suffering severe side effects.
What is radiation?
Okay, question. What is... Yeah.
That's a great question. Imagine something that's poisonous, except for it's not poison, and it's kind of like it's in the air, except for it's not air.
That tells me nothing.
It's very deadly, and you will die.
So basically, what you're saying is that we're not going there.
Probably not. Although there's probably some really cool stuff there. It's way too dangerous for us to go in there now. Although,
I turn to Drift, and I just say poison.
Don't worry.
It's not real poison. Trust me. It's like it works like poison.
Can I
except for it's
collect it?
even.
Don't
No,
worry,
you're not.
Will. Scar can
It's
use
not
rage and
collectible.
take half
I turn
radiation damage.
Well, you see Merlin takes out a book and start writing down that in notes. Okay, thank you.
I would like to get out of here as
I
soon as
noticed-
possible.
But can Scar rage and take half radiation damage?
So Drift is kind of like stroking her chin, and she goes, "If we can get one of these robots working, one that isn't going to fall apart, we might be able to send it in to do the scouting for us."
Well, what would be then?
Stay here.
I don't think there would be anything
Question,
there
what
for
is
us.
a robot?
Yeah, that is a good question.
I
too.
point to the thing that fell over, and I also next, I explained the automaton thing to you before we fought the dragon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna chuck over the railgun
Also-
to you and the bullet.
Nexo, I also want
thanks.
to just
I do
let
not
Stuff
want
it
to
back
use
in my
that
bag.
ever again.
Nexo, you know
I'm
of
gonna-
Warforged.
So real quick, I'm gonna be like, Alexander, I need to apologize to you. I made a mistake. I took for granted your ability to utilize the railgun and completely neglected the fact that you probably never used a weapon like this ever in your life. I mean, even I missed my first shot with it, and I have proficiency with such weapons. I apologize. In the near future, I would like to offer you formal training on how to utilize this weapon effectively to give you proficiency with it.
That'd be useful, but I don't think that type of gun is my style.
No? Alright,
No.
that's fine.
Okay, hold on. Maybe my brother would be interested in that?
Isn't your brother a
railgun?
child?
Yes.
Is he a magic caster?
No.
Yeah, you have to have magic. to do it.
Golden. Hello. Are you
Right.
serious? You forgot? Your brother's a fucking rogue arcade trickster, motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought.
Well, I would like to get out of here as soon as possible.
He's
The
literally
city
a
does not feel right.
he's a spellcasting rogue. Blue.
Yeah, you
Alright,
know.
let's take
What are you?
let's take a vote. Should we get out of here right now, or should we try and find a functioning automaton to send into the irradiated area to potentially get some really cool shit?
Merlin doesn't raise his hand. You see Misty says, I want to leave. I'm sorry.
I
We've
also
done what
want
we
to
came
leave.
here for.
But there's so much cool stuff here.
Yeah, I agree with Drift on this one. I just kind of turned to Misty's
Come on.
Scar's hungry.
style.
Scar's
Well, as much
hungry.
as-
If we don't get out of there, he will eat you.
I suppose we could always come back.
Of course. Also, there's... Yeah, I don't want to stay here. Merlin says that, to be fair, Drift, there are other cities according to that map.
Right, but like heavy amounts of radiation imply that there might be radioactive material there, as in like uranium-235.
One second. Could radiation happen to come across... I gotta ask a question. Could radiation spread?
Well, that kind of depends. It doesn't. It's not like imagine like a glowing rock, but any light that comes from the rock is deadly.
He opens his book again and just continues watching. All right, so we do not
Except
have to
the
worry
light isn't
about.
visible.
So we don't have to worry about the irradiation, as you call it, reaching us.
Not while we're here,
Lovely.
right? But you know, I mean, it's definitely not a good thing that's happening.
Are we talking like, do you die fast or do you die slow if you get affected by this?
Slow and painful. Slow and painful.
Oh yeah, we're leaving.
All right,
So
we're
start
leaving.
heading out.
All right, guess we'll come back later. I take the power source out and I stuff it in my bag.
You take out the power source, you stuff it in your bag, you do, and just and you zip up the backpack, and you just no, not backpack. It's not a backpack. Jesus Christ, it's not heavy. You have a sack.
I do
All
have
right.
a backpack.
Oh, you do. Okay, dope. And you put it in your back. You do, and did you?
Technically, it's a pouch, but yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
Maybe we can
backpack.
catch
Yeah.
a ride on the dragon.
And you guys see that the dragon then drop by you guys and just like, right. Do you guys need help to get out of here?
Yes, please. I do not want to walk.
Question: do you
all the
have
way
any
back.
stated resistance against radiation?
What is radiation?
That's a great answer. All right.
Slow and painful death is what we've learned about it.
Oh, lovely. We're getting out of here. The guy says,
Vomiting, headaches, aneurysms.
Yes, that
Cancer.
slow and
not
painful
live
death
for
was long enough.
10,000 years
It's
to die
cancer.
to radiation. You see, the guy says to you,
I look at him and I be like, "You don't know what radiation even is."
I don't.
Well, do you think we could catch a
Yeah, get on
ride
my
your
back. Get
Yeah,
on my
I'm
back.
gonna get on.
And you see that he looks at Scar and just like, how much do you weigh?
I don't know.
Can you make that sort of you smaller?
Make it
What?
smaller.
Actually, what I can do
It's
is
gotta be
adjust his. I can make Scar lighter.
For how long?
Until I want him to not be lighter anymore.
Is that true?
I believe so. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Excuse me.
Mm,
1 minute,
Ashen?
so I could just keep doing it.
I mean, it's not part of a spell. I don't see where you cannot do this.
Yeah.
Why
let's
not?
do it.
Okay, so
An
Scar,
action takes 6 seconds, and if that's an action, then you could just do it once every 10.
Scar, if I don't
rounds,
remember wrong,
effectively.
you weigh around 9 pounds. Or, sorry, 9 pounds? What the fuck am I saying? You weigh around 350 pounds, right?
Look at my bio. 300 LB. I don't. Oh, fuck, what's that?
You weigh 300. Jesus fucking Christ, you chunky boy!
I weigh 135.
I weigh
Ah,
223.
Jesus
And I'm
Christ.
fat.
Jesus Christ, he's gonna need a lot of calories, that big man. Oh my god.
What do you
Alright.
think he's only hungry all the time?
Yeah, why do you think he's a literal fucking
He's
chef?
hungry right now. If he don't get out of here, he will eat Griff.
Alright, now.
Alright,
guys-
let's get
Oh, you're
outta
gonna
here.
eat me, are you?
Yeah.
You guys
You
see that
scream
he
at me.
basically, as he's just like, right, hold on. As you guys feel, he grows bigger. He grows from being a gargantuan creature to a titanic creature. He grows from like 100 feet to 200 feet. And he like taps out at around 200 feet in length. And then he says, everybody,
He's a
hold
Titanic
on!
creature. So you're telling me he's a Titanic creature.
No, he can,
So he's weak to ice. Got it.
He is a
I
he is a
just wanna-
flying type. He is a flying type Pokemon.
I just want to say, okay.
No,
I,
I'm at the
offer
Titanic
a
after
rat
this.
to Scar. I offer a rat to Scar because he said he was hungry.
I ate these in the pit. Brings back memories. Bad memories.
Yes, we do not talk about the pit.
the bits sounds
Dare
bad.
you.
Well, do you still want to eat it?
No.
Okay. And then I just nom nom.
You guys see, you guys then basically go from, like, by the way, Will, you fly straight to the ceiling. Like, straight upwards you do. As you guys reach close to the ceiling, you see the dragon's mouth open and burns so hot. The fire burns so hot, it clears a way straight to the structure, all the way to the top, bursting out of the mountain, and melting everything. We're talking a kilometer of him just breathing fire.
That's
Straight
some
up.
power scaling right there.
That
Couldn't
is
you
a
have just
power
taken
scaling.
the way you came in?
And you see that he can't answer you while he's flying up. And he continuously and then he basically gets out, and you see that he says and then he looks back down, and you see that the entire thing caves in as soon as he is finished making it.
Bummer.
It's
Man,
like,
I
You killed
really
a couple thousand
Drift looks
people.
back at the city underground and is kind of like, "Aw, I really wanted to explore that."
yeah, you see that he then is just like, oh, don't worry, I'm sure you can come back at some point. All right, where do you
going to
guys want to
build
go
a
from
suit.
here?
Well, I think the academy would be best.
Lovely. We'll be there in but in half an hour. Strap on and get ready for a hard flight. As you guys feel that his wings, sorry, not his wings, he doesn't have wings. But you guys feel that his, like, flying speed goes from, like, an insane, like, bullet I don't think it goes to bullet train speed. But he moves easily at the speed of,
He's pretty fast.
Pretty fast. He's probably up there with the fastest creatures in the world. Somewhere around... Faster than a Phoenix
I wouldn't be
fly
surprised if a
trap.
dragon like him had supersonic flight.
Vito.
Repeat, Will?
I said I wouldn't be surprised if a creature like him had supersonic flight. Like, even if it just, like, one time the speed of sound.
I mean, he's probably
Yeah.
very aerodynamic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is a round creature that has a really, like, his mouth...
Although, to be fair, that might knock us off, so maybe he doesn't do that.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like he's probably had a creature fall off if he did that. So yeah, he's gonna just go at like what?
He has arms, right? And legs.
Yeah, he does, but it's small ones. They're not huge, but they kind of like represents everything. And you see that he half an hour late, yeah, and you see that he does like everybody
I forgot to say
okay?
this.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to say this. When the robot fell apart, I took some of the pieces.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's fine.
Alright. Well,
Now, first of all, as long as you add it to the inventory, that's perfectly fine. Now, first of all, you basically fly all the way to the academy, and you hear that.
How heavy is the head?
How heavy is the head? The stuff that doesn't crumble on you would be around 3 to 4 pounds at most, though. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, essentially, you start to fly.
How many pieces do you say would not crumble? I'm just gonna do a generalized.
5%? No, maybe
Percent?
maybe 15% wouldn't crumble, somewhere around that number. Keep in mind, this has been here for like a long ass time.
I'm still able to move though. I imagine a lot of the pieces were like a whole ass leg, or maybe 2 pieces of a leg.
Yeah,
An arm,
for sure.
hand.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it was when he tried to take that second step that everything just crumbled.
Okay.
So one of the
what,
legs,
like-
for sure. I don't think there's any arms, but there is fingers, if you want to take that.
So what, like 5 pieces or something like that?
Give yourself a little bit of wiring as well while you're at it, and
I will be back.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else, honestly. That's what we're talking about. Now, you guys fly all the way. You do, and you find yourself, and you see, like, while you guys are flying, like, you guys are flying over the snow-ridden landscape, and you guys are fully flying over this clouds. He takes you guys up to the clouds. You do. You don't see any suns, so you guys have the ability to just see the full night sky, like the full the sky, or what it looks like above the things as the sun has clearly dipped beneath the horizon at this point. You guys fly, and you see that he then goes, "You guys are right."
No.
yes. I never thought I would get quite a view like this.
What the hell is going on?
You're a bird that can't fly. Come on.
I can't fly, I can sneak!
When's dinner?
What? I'm pretty sure Gizmo has some food in his backpack, Scar.
Yeah.
Go take some.
Gotta eat it all.
You see that Scar?
Wait, have we arrived yet?
No, we're still.
No,
flying.
you're still flying. You
Still
see that
flying.
he's like that, like, you hear that? Right. So I hope that killing my son wasn't that big of a deal.
You heard a son?
Well, he's not truly gone.
What do you mean?
I have his soul in this crystal.
I'm horn.
Bits. You see, he says to you. I'm
I
sure you
will.
could fetch a good price for that. As you see that he,
Wow.
he starts to fly down. You do.
I
Yeah.
talked to Nexo. Nexo, I have another idea.
I mean, Alexander?
What did I say?
You said Nexo.
I talked to Alexander and I say I have another idea.
What?
What if we make a homunculus out of him?
It's a crystal. What? I don't think that would work.
What, you make complex homunculus and then put his soul in it?
That seems more cruel than anything.
Would it though? It'd be a suiting punishment. And also we could make him do our bidding.
I'm just gonna slap Drift on the face.
Like a full-on slap or more like a
Yeah.
bonk?
Just like a bit like a bitch slap.
Like, okay, are you intending to? Is this supposed to be like a joking like smack, or is this supposed to be like actually like an attack?
It's just it's not a joking smack, but it's like just shut
Alright,
up.
I'm rolling
Your
dex.
mind- like, it's like
it's just shut up.
just like get your
I
mind
rolled
out.
a 23. Roll your attack roll.
I'm
Also
not
with dex.
attacking you. I'm just like giving you a smack.
I
on the
dodge your
face.
slap.
Okay. All right. First of all,
If you rolled your attack roll, you might have hit me.
I'm not beating a 23.
yeah. All right. First of all, you guys.
Also, roll insight on me if you want.
Sure. 15.
Yeah, okay. On a 15, you see that Drift is pouting.
If you do that, you'll know better than him.
I disagree.
Well, I don't.
He would still be alive, wouldn't he?
But still.
And it would serve as a suitable punishment for him. He might even learn the
he
error of
already
his
got
ways.
his punishment, which was death.
Death is a release.
I was punished once.
Indeed, he was.
We both look over it. Fucking
Scar has a moment.
Scar. We just like turn our heads towards him, like.
What? Scar, you hear the sword?
Huh?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Big
I
man,
just
you
imagine,
okay?
you know, having this conversation, and our heads just turn towards Scar, like, huh?
Okay, you feel that like the winds start to split as you guys see him bursting out like fire onto the clouds, parting
What,
the
Scar?
clouds as he does, and you guys see that he slowly sinks down into the.
I'd like to,
Mhm.
in a second, I'd like to continue my conversation with Alexander because I have some more things I want to say.
So
Mm-hmm.
you guys make your way, and you guys see like closing is like the mountainside where Baton is at. Yeah, can continue the conversation.
Okay, this will be hopefully not too long. I'm gonna tell him I personally wasn't actually on the team Behead the Dragon, in the first place. So honestly, even if he has to live out his life in a weaker body, it'll force him to confront his inner weakness and make him develop as a person, and he'll come to appreciate life, hopefully, with a new understanding of what it is to be a sentient being.
Yes, but there are other ways you could do that.
Well, not now. He's already dead. But I mean, you've got his soul, and I
Yes,
can make him a new body.
Yes, but I'm keeping this crystal for myself.
Why?
I do not need to explain myself to you.
Oh, come on, we're a party now. Just let us know what your plans are. I mean, I was coming up with an idea because I thought we had a valuable resource on hand, and I didn't want to just dispose of it. I mean, come on, it's a dragon soul, right?
Even so, I'm keeping it.
What do you plan on doing with it?
I wish
Just
to
holding
talk
on
to
to
him
it?
more.
Why not put him in a homunculus body? You can talk to him all you want.
I'll talk to Mr. Rattler instead. See if I'm able to figure anything out with
All right. By the way, I have an idea for a weapon, but I need help. Your gravity magic will be very useful.
Alright.
Okay. You guys feel the air splits against you guys' face, and you guys feel the shaking of
The body?
of Rexus as he lands onto the ground onto the academy, and you see that he as he lands, you guys see that the other brothers come flying down in their dragon form, Olsran and Yargrash, and they're both like, hey, hello kiddos, how you doing? As Yargrash like turns into his human forms, and wait, what did you say, Scar?
Even more. Pull out fucking Titan. Small mode. Shit.
I'm also gonna talk to Rexus.
A witness ahead.
You walk up to Rexus and Nexo.
Did we take... I'm sorry, did anybody actually get any scales or anything from the dragon?
I got horn.
I took some of his teeth.
Oh, one horn. A part of
No
a horn.
scales?
Nexo burnt. Sorry, not Nexo. Merlin burnt the body, symbolizing the soul and the body moving on. It's a long story. I don't want to get into it, but it's.
Did I collect any scales before you did that?
Did you?
I would have, but I thought somebody else did, and then I just now thought to check.
We do not have any scales, then.
No, we don't.
Too late to change it.
Yeah, it sucks, but you know, you gotta.
Can I roll retroactively a luck check to see if that was something that was considered?
No, it's too late.
No, I'm gonna say that
no,
this
damn it.
time I'm
Okay.
gonna say no. I do
Damn it.
respect
Okay,
it, but
fine,
I'm gonna
fine,
say no.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You,
That's fair. Okay, moving on.
All right, you walk up to the head of Rexus as you see he.
Did we collect any dragon meat?
Huh?
No.
Oh no, we forgot the dragon meat. I look at him like suddenly remembering that we forgot about the dragon meat. Because we were gonna
He's
eat
just
it.
gonna fall down dejected
Yeah.
We're both gonna fall to our knees and be like, no!
in the ground. Maybe
Star
making
is
a
literally
big fucking
going
impact.
back and running back to the mountain.
Nexo. Nexo.
I'm coming.
You.
Meat, I'm coming for you.
No,
Sorry.
Nexo, you walk over to Rexus. You hear a sniffle as you walk closer to him. Nexo.
You just missed something hilarious, Bird.
As you see a tear coming down his face, and when you come closer to him, you see that he wipes away the tear. And he's like he has like a little hand, and he moves his like head to his hand. And he's just like, yeah. What is it?
I believe I have a book. His book that explains why
Screw
he
you,
did it.
Golden.
What?
You see that he asks you, can you put it down onto the ground, please?
I do that.
Yeah, you
And
put it
I'm
onto the
gonna
ground.
say-
You see that he shrinks into like a small size. We're talking like this big. He does
A snake.
like to like a dog-sized guy, and you see that he then like opens it and just starts reading, and you see that he spends a second. So that's why you did it. If only I could have helped you. You see that he sighs as he closes the book, stares at you, Alex, and he then says to you, "What be thy name?"
I'm Alexander Ironhorn.
Are you related to Rorik?
Indeed.
I've heard him. I've heard rumors about you. Take care of yourself, kid. As you see that he says that, and you see that he takes the book into his mouth. You do, and you see that he then is just like, right. Anything else you guys want?
I also did pick up one of his teeth if you want that.
You see,
As a
he
memory.
takes it with his little hand, and he crumples it in, and it's just like, I appreciate it.
What do I do with the horn?
Keep it, big guy. You hear the guy, hear Rexa say, as...
I'm gonna make a water bottle out of this.
Nexo,
Am I here?
Nexo, can I ask you to make me a... no, I'm gonna say that this... Nexo, can I ask you to roll me an insight check?
Sure.
Yeah.
13.
You see a great... Like, he isn't crying, or he was, probably. But you see a great deal of regret in his face, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna say it like that. Will, if you want to do something with the dragon, you can now.
Also overheard
Am
the
I actually there?
conversation. Let's say you overheard the conversation. I think that would be best.
You, I mean, you never left the area, so I think
You're
you'll
back.
still be around the area, yeah.
So, what did I actually flip and miss, please? Now that I.
Oh yeah. So what was the last thing you heard?
We just got on to Rex's back.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, yeah.
conversation.
So next one, I had some dialogue
Yeah.
about potentially putting the soul of the dragon into a homunculus, but Nexo was like, or Alexander was like, no, I don't like that idea, and I was like pouting, and then and then also when we got back, Blue and I realized, Scar and I realized that we forgot to gather some dragon meat, and because we were gonna cook and eat the dragon meat, and we both fell to our knees when we're like, no, and that was the summary.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yep.
Okay, so I'm approximately somewhere around there. I am going to walk up to Rexus holding both the power source artifact and the ring, because I can't take the ring off. And I'd be like, recognize these? Not in an accusatory fashion, but like a do you know what these are?
No. No, I have no idea what any of this is. It does look similar to a... Well, I don't know. But if you ask my brothers, I'm sure they would be most...
What was the dwarf's name? The one who helped me do the... the guy that was an artificer?
There's... I think there's 2 artificer dwarves in the school.
Oh, the one... both of them. Both of them would be useful here. One of them for runes, and the other one for the tech side.
Yeah.
The guy I was thinking about the guy with the cannon arm, but...
Yeah. Now, first of all, you see that he... As
What
you
was his name?
You remember Alkai, and also remember Baldur. Yeah.
Baldur. Hold on. I'm gonna tell Rexus. I'm gonna go see if Baldur knows anything.
You sure to do that. The rest of you.
And I kind of shout back over my shoulder as I'm walking away. Thanks for the help.
Before you go, I would like to gather everybody.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure. I was about to see my brother, but you know.
You gather everybody up, by the way. Next up.
Perception.
A 15. Okay, I suppose I notice.
You gather up everybody. Yeah, next up, what do you do?
I was
I've not
rolling to see if I
been-
was too distracted to hear you.
I've not been fully truthful with everybody, even you, Scar. Sorry. My name is Alexander Ironhorn, but that is not my full name. My full name is Prince Alexander Drake von Incent Ironhorn IV.
Can I roll a history check on that if I remember?
Next, so no, sorry, Blue, Golden. You're not even going to need to roll. You come from this territory. You have read up on this guy has.
I
slipped past your
immediately
files.
noticed.
Yeah, you immediately know. I'm gonna give you this as a free fucking thing because you come from the
Would
fucking
I?
kingdoms. Bird, no, you would not.
No, I would not. Yeah.
I am
Appreciate.
the oldest son of Rorik the Dragonborn King.
Eric, what would you say is the roll I would make for giving a fuck?
Same, actually. And I want to roll it with disadvantage.
Wow. You
No,
got-
actually with advantage because royalty stuff.
Hold on.
Would
What?
it just be a fucking D20, like a luck check?
Nobody. Okay, these guys. What the fuck? Just
I
roll.
want
it.
to be
Can I just roll a D20?
If you have to roll, I hate that you guys are fucking rolling.
Oh, looks like I don't give a fuck.
Not everything needs to be fucking rolled for. Jesus Christ,
But
guys.
it was funny. But it's funny.
I hate you guys. I hate.
I mean,
Okay,
what
so
was,
I do
who
give
was
a
it that had to roll for a panic attack
You guys are assholes.
in the Fantasy High?
It's fucking Siobhan.
Okay, Beacon, I
Yeah.
will say this. Currently, I would have had a probably kind of deep conversation with Alexander, but the problem is I don't know.
I mean,
As an
You need to
actual
fill in.
human being.
Yeah, you need to fill it. Yeah.
I'll
You need to
fill it.
in on the.
I'll fill you in, Golden. That sounds like a sex joke.
Don't. Let me just drink my milk.
My milk.
My banana milk.
My banana milk. Yeah. Root beer. Yeah.
Root beer.
Root beer. Yeah. Yeah. Root beer.
No, root beer, no.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nick, so, Abyssus kind of looks at you, like,
I'm back.
with a surprised face, just like, ooh, royalty.
What did I miss?
You see that Merlin then walks over to you.
Something very important to your character, actually.
I knew there was something about you. Merlin says to you.
Talks to Alexander.
Yeah, he says that to Alex.
Alexander.
Whatever. And you basically see that he looks at you, Scar. So, big guy, are you a supposed hidden fucking king, you two? Hmm? He asks you, Scar.
Drift is still tinkering with her little power source here and is barely paying attention to the conversation because of the lack of fucks that she gives.
You called me the king of the pits.
Drift is gonna say, so
Interesting.
why does any of this matter?
Well, Drift, give him a break. He just shared a very important fucking part of who he is with us. He feels safe around us to bring this up. Come on! Really?
Yeah, but who cares? It's just a bloodline.
I
Right.
know.
Like that's like the
My
least
friend.
important part of a person.
He's my best friend.
I am.
Oh yeah, Alexander's great and all, but I don't give a fuck if he's a prince.
What?
He could be a dirty commoner for all I care. I don't give a fuck. I'm not even from this world. Do I even classify as a commoner?
Merlin just shakes his head at you right now. Fully on is just like, for fuck's sake. What the fuck?
So,
You're just like, no!
wait, Abyssus looks over at Misty's, by the way. I think you know why, Beckon.
I also this is the first time I actually look up from what I'm tinkering with, and I go, seriously, I enjoy hanging around with you because you actually understand a lot of the shit that I say, right? But I don't give a fuck about what your bloodline is. And then I look back down at my machine.
Could at least
Okay,
try to
so
act like
Misty's walks over to you, Bird, and
Why?
says that, Nugara, are you doing okay? Bird.
Did you just say Gara?
No, Nugara. It's a goblin word. I'm gonna tell you what it means.
Okay.
There you go.
Golden was gonna talk to me. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure,
I was
wasn't
about
he?
to say.
Oh, yeah, okay, after that, Beckon. Okay, yeah.
Wait. Prince Alexander of the. Oh,
The Drake bloodline, yes.
oh God. That is. How did I not see that? First of all,
Well, I haven't been at home from a long time.
how long has it been? From the last time I remember, it was. Long time.
I'm gonna ask again, why does it matter what your bloodline is? Why is this a big deal?
Sorry, Bird. Sorry. I
I would say it would also define who I am.
In what way?
In a way.
Again, she's still kind of tinkering with her machine, so it's not
I'm
like
just
she's
not going to answer you
grilling
because
you.
you obviously do not care.
Says who? Still tinkering
Well,
with my machine.
Obviously
mean,
you. Alright,
I mean, you said I don't give a shit.
Sure. I mean, what I mean by that, if I must clarify, is that it doesn't influence my opinion of him whatsoever. Alexander is Alexander, and that's that. I don't give a shit. I don't give a goddamn where he comes from unless there's something important about it, which I have asked about multiple times, and have yet to receive a sufficient answer. If there's nothing important about it other than it being impressive that he comes from a noble family, who cares? I'm not friends with him because he's a noble or a royalty or whatever.
No,
I don't give a shit.
Noble.
no offense, Drift. I'm sure that is like normal in your world that there is no nobility and stuff like that. But
That's not entirely true.
Don't just gonna walk up to Alexander and ask what a noble is?
Important person, you could say.
I knew it.
important person by birth, technically. But
Yes.
yeah.
I was trying to more strictly adhere to the Socratic method, but I'll step a bit further with a leading question, and hopefully we can get somewhere. Does you being a prince influence our current position?
No. But
Does it make us more powerful?
No.
Does it give us any additional perks that we do not already possess?
Maybe in the future, yes.
Okay.
I may say, from what I have remembered and what I've seen of rumors around the part where I lived on, apparently it was rumored that Alexander was abdicated from his throne by his brother because he was not fit.
No, I was not abdicated, I was kicked out. But technically, still speaking, I am the next in line.
How does that work?
Because I am the oldest.
Yes, and it technically is something about...
So what do you mean you were kicked out?
I was kicked out of my family because I'm not a strong warrior.
Do you want to be king?
So strong.
Well, I am going to be king because I do not want to let my younger brother, that brain-brooding idiot, to take over.
You feel like it's your responsibility.
Indeed.
Did you say rain brothing?
Brain rotting idiot.
Brain
Yeah.
Yeah,
rotting.
pretty sure he said brain rotting.
Even I heard that one.
Um,
And I'm deaf.
Why is this?
Sorry. Yeah.
You feel a sense of responsibility.
I guess. I also feel that after we kill that dragon, I should tell you all. My full
That
name.
is understandable. Oh god, I didn't know that.
Well,
Oh, that is... Oh! Excuse me. Sorry, I got a bit excited because I sat right next to the princess.
All starts drinking. Imagine just fucking a fucking cold surge to alcoholism just because it's behind this.
But yes, I was kicked out because I chose the path of magic instead of being a barbaric warrior.
Wait, isn't the way of magic a
That's
woman
supposed to mean, huh?
in your religion? In the religion of the Dragonborn, isn't being a woman supposed to be like women are supposed to deal with magics, right?
Yes.
Oh, your father's an asshole. Oh, that
Yes.
makes sense.
And that's why I want to prove him wrong.
Oh, all right. What do you need from me?
Well, I mean nothing, but Drift, remember that time when you asked me what drives me?
Sure.
Yes. What drives me is to prove my father wrong. You don't need to be a strong warrior.
And why is that important to you? Still tinkering with my machine.
God, you just ask questions and questions.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't want to know.
Hey, I'm the one asking questions.
True.
Wait, no, I mean constantly. Whatever.
Yeah, I just want to say, you see Ibn writing down vigorously in her diary.
Scribbling notes.
Yeah.
Bird, you see Misty is just there like, you okay?
Oh,
You
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
to
yeah.
respond to her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It just keeps writing.
Who here speaks Goblin? Just
I
really
do.
quick. Oh, you do speak Goblin.
I see Goblin.
Next, so you heard a very distinguished.
You have to find the word. Can I say it?
No, I just sent him a message.
Okay.
Message. So don't worry about it.
Ah.
He can
I'm
choose.
gonna give Evosis the side eye.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't look up from her journal. She's still alright.
Yeah, if Misty starts to climb her.
Yeah.
Until she's like, "Hey, you there?" And she starts like.
Hey! Hey, I want to write. Give me a second.
As you start to like, okay. And she stares. She's like here, and she's just like staring at you. So it's like, all right.
But nah. I would like to go to Mr. Rattler.
Okay. Okay, you do that, Alexander. I'm gonna stay here with this numbskull, and she knocks on Iphicus's head, and Merle is just like, right, I'm going to go and talk to one of the teachers, cause I
was gonna follow Alexander.
Yeah, you guys have a lovely time.
Drift is gonna. Oh, is Alexander just done with the conversation?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll save it for another time.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys head off, doing your own thing. Actually, we're gonna go with Golden first. Golden, you head off. You do, and you find yourself
See my brother.
to see your brother. You head into the college, and you want to see your brother. You open the door, and you end up in a classroom. You do. It's kind of like a night classroom where they're kind of like teaching like stealth and stuff like that. And you see that your little brother is like the top of the class and stuff like that. He's like clearly like taking out bitches like on his own. And he's like, and then everybody just falls to the ground. Even the spellcasters stand no chance with him because he is so proficient with what he's doing. And he basically then like, as he basically sees you, and he just...
Can he see me?
Yeah, he notices you, yeah.
Okay. Anyone by the name of Damon Kage?
And you see that, like, before you're able to, like, blink, you see that an invisibility spell drops, and you see that he is, like, right next to you, just like, hey, bro, you doing good? Yeah, doing amazing, yeah, I'm doing great, I'm having fun, I'm kicking some ass, you know, the deals and stuff. And you see that, like, one person is just, like, hitting him in the head, and you see that he goes down, and he's just like, ow, you're out! You see one of the teachers say,
Stealth tag. Stealth tag.
You scared me, you little adorable fuck!
How dare you swear?
Lex, that was not cool, man. Come on, you know it's unfair to hit a bro in the back when he's like about. Oh, damn.
I just help him to get on his own.
You see that he gets on it up. He does, and he's just like, I need to be more careful. God damn.
You sure? You sure have not missed me, huh?
No. I mean, no, I haven't. There's been chicks. So many chicks, bro.
Okay,
like, God,
listen.
everywhere. This is cute Kenku girl, and not even to mention Astrid. She's gotten so good. She's so cool.
Be careful with women, little man. They seem to be really dangerous. Anywho,
We're back to Vlad, okay.
Yeah.
They terrified the shit out
I'm
of me.
not saying. Okay, listen, Damon, listen. I'm not saying it in a physical. I'm not meaning it in a physical way. I mean it in a mental way. Anywho, how are you? Well, you don't seem to miss me because I don't see much of the big bro huggies. Like, you missed me so much and all that stuff. You seem to be doing quite well.
I mean, I didn't miss you at all, bro. You know, I was feeling, of course I missed you. And you see that he, like, jumps up and gives you a hug. He does, it's just like...
Yeah, just...
Yeah, it's just like, and you see that he then, like, is like, of course I missed you. How did it go? Did you slay the dragon? Did you go into this cave and, you know, plug the hole, as they say?
One minute I was looking at a rock and another I was looking at a head.
I don't... Huh?
At 1 minute I was looking at a rock and another minute I was looking at a dragon head.
Oh, but does that make it?
Like a chopped dragon head.
Oh. So
Yeah.
you chopped off its
Dead.
head with your hand or something?
Okay, little guy. Okay, there's some things called sharp weapons. They can.
Hey, little guy.
Come on! You know I have this, and he shows you his dagger. Come on, you
Okay,
know me
you
better
know,
than that.
listen. There's things like that where you pierces, and other ones like slashing.
Bro,
So
you're
any-
such an asshole. Stop doing that. Stop being like a twat and telling me. What are you next you gonna tell me? What sex is? Huh? I already fucking know! Bitch,
Scar doesn't know what that is.
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Even Scar doesn't know what that is.
Imagine, imagine,
yeah.
imagine fucking the kid has to have fucking the talk.
Bro, I
No.
can't wait to see
Damien has
Scar.
to give Scar the talk.
Like, yes, let's do it. Oh, that'll be funny.
He's like, hey Scar, I just found out what this one weird thing is.
Hey, Scar, hey, do you know what penetration is?
Stab!
No, I'm not. We're gonna do that eventually. Don't worry.
Oh god.
Now, essentially, you see that he, you guys spend a bit of time together talking and doing stuff. Alex, we're gonna head back to Alex.
Alexander.
Wait, before we go back to Alexander, actually, I wanna just like say, oh, also, Damon, very super secretive thing. I want you to come with me and just you alone. We're gonna go to Alexander, okay? He's going at what was his name? Rattly Bone?
Oh, you mean Rattler? Yeah.
Yeah,
Robert B.
Rattler.
Rattler. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. We're just gonna go towards him. He's gonna be there as far as I know. So yeah.
You know that Rattler
I'm gonna tell
goes...
you on the road.
Yeah, you know that Robert goes by the name of Bob Rattler? That's really funny.
Bobby.
He says, all right, now we're gonna face over to Alexander. We are, as you guys are, like the two brothers are reconvening and getting to know each other again, or like not getting to know each other, but
Heading towards
Opening up.
Alexander.
Alexander, you head into the room where Mr. Rattler is, and you see that. Hello there, how are you doing, both of you? Alexander and Scar, it is lovely to see you again, my big... Is that what I think it is?
What the?
You see, he points at the sword.
Oh, the sword.
And Scar, you hear just the sound of, oh no. Oh no. Do not let him touch
Do I
me,
like get
please."
a shiver down my spine?
Yeah, you hear like your sword just go, oh no, do not let him touch me. No.
Touch it, I punch you.
As you hear, and you see that Rattler is just like, that's a legendary, no. That's a divine blade. Ooh, powerful magic. Very powerful magic. May I hold it?
Oh.
Oh. Tempted. As you see that he like brushes his fingers. Okay, what can I do for both of you? Sorry, I do apologize.
I'm gonna pull out the crystal with the Moog's soul in it.
You see that he like he stretches out to try to take it from you.
I pull it back.
You see that he overcompensates and falls onto the floor, Rattler, and then you see that he like, just like goes like this, and then he floats up and stands back up.
Wait, hold on. The fucking, hold on. I gotta find it. It just reminded me of something. Hold on.
Yeah.
It just reminds me on like fucking Lego games where it just the character dies and it just falls into pieces. Send it.
Oh, yeah. But he basically does this thing where he just back up to the thing and it's just like, right. Okay, don't touch it. It's okay. Now, may I ask, is that what I think it is?
It's the soul of a dragon, yes.
What are you buying?
I'm not buying anything.
Really?
Is there a way I can communicate or talk to the soul inside?
You want a soul translator?
Yes, I guess. So,
I don't typically take gold, and do you have any magical items on you?
I have the horn.
We have a dragon horn. Not sure that's gonna help anyway.
I see it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I do have this thing, and I pull out the dagger that I got.
I pull out the fucking sword of lifesteal. I also have
Interesting.
great sword of lifesteal.
Mm. Yeah. Interesting.
Wow, he is fucking strong to hold it like that.
Yeah, he is. Very good, very good. Both of these are excellent. All right. First of all, I can take both of these off of your hands, but I only require, but I do not require something that extreme for a soul translator. The horn will do. Don't worry.
Okay.
I can sell enough for the horn. Just go ahead and see that he gives you back the sword and he gives you back the item that you had, and you're just like, do you mind? As he holds out his hand.
He's Scartier's gonna like, I'm guessing I put it over in Gizmo's bag. He's just gonna pick Gizmo up with the bag.
Yeah.
Search through it.
Yeah.
Take out wrong item and find the right one.
Right. I love that. You take out the wrong item and you put it back in, and you basically spend a second.
Oh no, I don't put it back in. I just throw it backwards.
Oh, you just chuck it out, even though that could be an important thing. And then you basically scrunch around, you find another thing, and then you take that out, and you just, oh okay, here it is. And do you give it to him?
Yeah.
All right. And you see that he takes it, and then he's like snaps his fingers, it disappears, and you see that he then takes his hat off, and you see he pulls out the soul translator, which looks like an ear plug. Nexo, if that makes sense, and a little bit like he has two items in this. It looks like an earplug that you could put in like so, right? And the other thing looks like a magical, well, it looks like something like that is sort of magnetic towards souls. If that makes sense.
All right.
He basically explains to you, this here, you just put it on the soul crystal. Or onto.
I swear, it would have been so fucking funny if he just pulled out a fucking ghost box, whatever they're called, spirit box.
A what?
Spirit box.
A what?
A spirit box is an item, quote unquote, ghost hunters use to communicate with ghosts.
For fuck's sake. No. He
It would have been funny.
He has a more sophisticated item than that.
I don't believe you.
Now, this item will link you with the crystal and take you into its pocket dimension as an astral projection. You cannot be harmed by the creature. However, do not stay in there for longer than 24 hours or your soul will be sucked in.
Excuse me?
Do not stay in the soul gem for more than 24 hours or your soul will be sucked in!
I need like a full-on, in-depth explanation on how the fuck that works.
Well, the reason why is because you're linking your soul to the thing and it consumes soul power. It does. And basically when you connect with it, you connect your soul to the actual thing. And if you spend 24 hours with the thing, you find yourself and get sucked in. Because it thinks you're a part of that stone.
Alright, good to know.
Just remember it. I do not want to lose one of my best customers. You sure? You sure you don't want to sell that? You see, he looks at you, Scar.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
What, the fucking...
Yes!
Sword?
I will give
Life
you
steal?
a fortune for that! No, not the lifesteal, the big fucking sword.
Oh, I'll
I want
punch
to pull
you.
out the giant sling dagger. Like, how much for this? What can I get?
Let me quickly just...
Because I have no use for this.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Maybe we can use it without. You see that he looks at, well, if you want to truly sell that item, which is not a bad idea, by the way, it's a bit complicated. You see that he looks at like this, like items you do, and you see that he then spends a second. Well, what do you need? What do you want? Precisely.
What do you think would fit me the most? Because right now I have absolutely fuck all. We can talk about this later if you want.
I mean, if it is possible, do you mind if we talk about this at another time? It is
Yes.
hard to read you, Alex, and however, we will
Well,
discuss
that would be
this
Prince
at a later
Alexander right
time.
now.
Lovely. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get the move on. All right. Now I will discuss this later with you. However, big guy, if you are interested, I would be happy selling this. Ching, and he reveals like a belt that is absolutely massive. By the way, but it looks like it has like a man like this, like he's like flexing his muscles on the part of it has, and yeah, it's just like, if you're willing to sell that sword, just come back
Pulls out the
here.
life steal again.
What is the lifesteal's quality? Is it rare?
It
Lifesteal
is.
sword 5e. It is rare.
Yeah.
You see that he then like closes his hands, takes them out. I can give you this for this.
What is it?
This, my friend, is a belt of hill giant
Oh my
strength.
God.
It's a belt of hill giant strength.
So he's just gonna lean and he's like, "You telling me I can be even stronger?"
You can be even stronger, my friend.
He's gonna like stab the sword of lifesteal down into the ground. You have a deal.
When you say you just stab it into the ground, it's like, yes, absolutely, give it to me. And you
Stab into the ground, point at you. You have a deal.
you see that he then takes the sword and is just like, there you go. I'm now going to put this into your inventory, Scar.
Did you get rid of the sword of lifesteal or Titan?
Oh, the lifesteal.
Alright, good. Because I feel like Mr. Rattler could very easily scam Scar.
You would be right. He probably could. All right, let me just do you a
I
favor.
am very susceptible too.
Okay, so this is gonna be really weird what I'm about to do, by the way, but I'm gonna do it because me and Curse both came up with the truth that we want to change the stats of them. So now, there you go, Blue. Look at your strength stat.
Oh yeah, flex.
Oh! You feel your...
Big flex.
Is that a nat 20?
No,
That one.
pull the muscle. Goddamn.
You stop
I'm not. I'm not
and you
into it yet.
switch. If you do wish to trade me that dragon soul, I will happily take it for a good old price. No, but otherwise, feel free to come back into my business. Have a lovely day. Before you guys basically start heading out, you guys see that on your way out, you see Golden and I Actually, no. Well, Will isn't here yet, so he's gonna be back. Actually, let's go Ibisus. Ibisus, what are you doing right now?
Well, I think it's just me and Misty's talking, most likely.
Yeah. You see that
I mean, she wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, and she's like, Nugara, you need to be more careful, by the way. The way that you put yourself out there during that battle wasn't good for you. You keep doing that to yourself.
Sorry, I got dizzy. I had to go lay down.
Oh, I get it.
Uh,
I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna die, so I might as well try out something new.
Yeah.
You know, I just got a new spell.
I
Had
get
to
it.
Try it.
Hey, I think we should consider trying to get the rest of the party to come with us to the gnome territory.
I don't want to go there.
I
Why?
know, but
Why?
before I left you, well, it's a long story, but I was with you know, with who, and him and me, we were kind of scaling the land. He's still alive, by the way. It's okay.
Yeah.
The second guy is also alive. We got split up on the gnomish border. We did.
All right.
That's where you found me. I'm sorry that I haven't told you until now. Other things was more important than me.
If I find that, doesn't matter right now. What matters right now is finding a brother, right?
It's okay. I know. Don't get me wrong. We're both going to stab that fuckface to death with a.
I want to burn his face off.
Yes, and then I want to just skin him alive.
Ooh. I think you should do that first, and then I apply the acid.
Oh yes, let's do that. That would be amazing. But I do think that we should consider. But we shouldn't. He's going to be fine. We know him, right? You know, he is. Yeah. We know him, right? He's fine. Like, the chances that he's dead is really low. He's badass as fuck. He's more badass than you and me. He'll be fine.
He relies on you, though. I'm not sure if he's fine.
Nugara, it's okay if we don't go, but I need you to be. But I wanna talk about it. I do want us to take this up with the rest of the group, if at all possible. I don't know if they're ready though. You know what? I'm gonna leave.
Just looks into the journal at what Alexander wrote, or at what Alexander said that I wrote down. I think you're right.
Have you seen Trank? By the way.
No. Too many emotions. Let's get to Rat.
Right, yes, let's go. Let's go to Rat.
Yep.
Will.
Mr. Floor.
Yes. Will, do you... okay, what are you doing right now?
I would like to talk to Balder.
You walk into the schoolroom and you walk up to Balder. You do. Like, you open the door shows you into his workshop. As you see that he's working with a hammer and nail, and you see that he's just... And you see that he then looks at you just like, "Hey, lassie! Hey, how are you doing? Hey, it's been a bit of a while since I've seen you. Everything okay? Did that gun work all right?"
Yeah, it worked great.
Hey, fantastic! Absolutely amazing. I mean, they're never gonna be as good as my cannon arm, but I do love it. I do think it's great. One of the best creations I've ever created. Gonna be honest with you, I do think that we. Well, I do worry about the cooling system on the actual gun itself, but other than that, I do think that the gun itself is. You know, it could use a bit more time on it. Perfect it a bit. I've been working on schematics.
I agree.
We do need parts, though. And we do not have that part right here. We need Dysonium, he says to you. And we can only find it in one place in Asharon, we can. And that is in the Munhelvi territory. There's a mountain there. Yeah. It's not great. Anyway, you see, alright, so, is there a reason why you came to my abode?
I slapped the artifact down. Gently.
You see that he, like 17 glasses just comes up on his, like, thing, and they just zoom in on this thing, and you see that he just, like... Interesting design. Wait, you see that he brings out a tongue, and you see that he's like, turns it around slightly and just like, right, this looks like Valvanian. How did you come across this?
It was in the dragon's lair. Or rather, I should say the dragon's lair was in a ruin.
Right, may I ask you what the city was called, by any chance?
I didn't quite catch the name.
Alright, can you, by any chance, do you mind giving me the location of the city? If that is at all possible.
Yeah, I believe I should have had a map, right, of where we were going.
Yes, you did. Can you just give me, like, 2 seconds? I am 100% sure I wrote this down somewhere. Right, you see that he, you take out a map. You open it up and you see that he like looks at it like you do, and you see that they're just like, right, so do you tell me where it is? He says to you.
What were the mountains called?
The Jagged Hills is what some people call them, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I would tell him that it's in the Jagged Hills.
Right, that city itself has been, well, I don't know too much about the actual story of that city itself. In fact, that city, I don't think anybody has been in several hundred years. Something about people going missing, if you will. Several people, in fact, been going missing in that territory.
Well, we did just slay a dragon there.
Alright. Yeah, we don't know too much about Alright, so the city's name is Titan, it is. Alright, this city here, as far as I understand it, I've been, like, several archaeologists that's come from my territory has the name, well, the city's name is Titan, it is, as far as I understand it, but that's all I can really tell you about the territory. However, this here is a power source. I do believe it's and if I do not misunderstand this is a very powerful power source, even beyond me. I am probably the most intelligent man in the region. Don't discredit anybody else, but this is ancient technology. Even past me, this is so old it is new. If that makes sense.
Oh, I get you. Want to tinker with it?
I mean, do you want to leave it with me?
No. We're gonna work on it together.
Oh, alright. I do not mind. I do not mind helping you out with this. This is one of the greatest things. Is there anything else you found? You hear a sound.
Oh, I show him the ring.
Will, before you show the ring, you hear Are you sure you want to share this information? As you move in attoseconds again, you see he says, the guy, are you sure you want to show us to this stranger? Are you sure we can trust a stranger? I'm not sure I can. Dwarves are
he's on the
very...
level.
Dwarves are greedy creatures. Self-reliant.
Well, that's just racist.
Well, I'm not really racist against dwarves, it's just... He's an emotional creature. And it is quite hard to reconciliate with emotional creatures. But I will trust your judgment, you see, he says to you. And you move back out of attoseconds to your normal speeds. You do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a Tinker's with advantage?
On what?
On just learning more about this power source.
You roll Tinker's at advantage. You have a teacher that's helping you out. So yeah, I think that's fair. Roll Tinker's at advantage. Alright.
Only 19. Oh, wow.
It's not the best in the world, but it'll get you there. You find out that this is... you remember watching a movie, right? Iron Man, if that makes sense. And it's kind of like this miniature power source that looks like it can power, from what you can believe, a 21st century city for a year, I think.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's extreme, but yeah, it's, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, that is insane. But, yeah.
Good on end.
Yeah, that is insane. And this thing looks like it is so powerful that it's able to do that. And it has enough, and it looks like, from what you can understand about it, is that the battery life looks like that over the time that it has been down in that city, the battery life has died out shortly over time, if that makes sense. So the battery probably has the ability of holding up to several hundred years of power. 20 lifetimes of power, maybe. Who knows? Of like, it can power a city for 20 lifetimes, essentially. So like 500 years, 600 years, somewhere around that number. Yeah, it's insane.
Do we know how to refill it?
At the moment, you do tinker with it, and you try to figure out how to, but it does seem like you need a power source of some kind, but
Like
pure power, like say that you hit it with a lightning bolt, that's not necessarily going to fill it. However, if you figure out the method the Valvanians used to fill their batteries and their power sources, you might be able to figure out how to fill this. Who knows? It may be in one of those cities that you discovered. By the way,
is it like a fuel source of some kind?
Yes, imagine it like a car, and a car that you need to like fill up. Essentially, it may be like
you need
that.
A special resource for it.
Yes, you will require something special for it. Yeah, correct. But you see that he looks at you like, right. So this was clearly made by a dwarf. You see that he then says, right. This here is the. Do you know the myth of the Valvanians? May I ask?
I know a little bit.
Right. So you do know that they were all elves, humans, and dwarfs, right?
Yeah.
The founder races, as we call them in my... we call them the founder races because we were the three first. Not to give shit to any other races, mind you. I have the uttermost respect for Hammond. He's the oldest man I think I've ever met in my life. Actually, you may find something to be... around about the Valvanian cities, because if I'm not mistaken, Hammond lived during the Valvane. 2,000 years before the Valvanian cities supposedly disappeared. The citizens supposedly disappeared. Could be worth taking a look into.
Definitely.
I haven't asked him too much about it because honestly, archaeology is not me. It's not my strong suit. I'm a mechanic. I make things. You know, that's what I like. You know, that's my hobby. I don't ask about ancient civilizations. And I'm sure that you do have to get him a bit drunk before you get him to talk. He doesn't like talking about the past, if you will.
Huh.
You see, he says to you.
I mean, I guess few people do.
Right. Well, is there anything else I can help you with, Drift?
Yeah, no, that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. But I mean, you know, I'm
Alright.
some of the stuff I want you to
Alright.
help me with later.
Right, I do want to show you the schematic later, not right now, but I would love to show you like an idea for the schematic, essentially, because the idea is quite vibrant, and especially with the stuff that you gave me, I've been able to piece together how to make something bigger. You know, the way that you always love doing stuff, and your insight has been most helpful. Let me just tell you. You see, he says to you,
and yours as well.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Magic and science, when it works, it works. It's beautiful. It makes the most greatest things in the world. I love magic. What can I say? We can do anything with magic, you know?
Alright, well, I am tired after my long journey, so I'm going to go rest.
You see that you see that the ringman says to you, smart move. This dwarf is highly intelligent. This means that the dwarves are moving at a really stable rate. Making firearms, they're moving up to the Valvanian age. Well, the Valvanian Silver Age, mind you. The Gold Age was you know, that was a bit far ahead, but this is beautiful to see. A dwarf of this caliber? That means that the Valvanians are just... Sorry, the dwarves are just one step ahead from becoming a superpower. Maybe save the world. Be fascinating to see. You hear... Truly, yeah. I still don't like all of the emotions that come out of him. The grit that comes out of him. But the reliability is that he might survive. I need to go and see the Dwarven territories. The Dwarven kingdoms at some point. Would be fascinating.
Yeah, we'll head there eventually.
Yes. Yeah, I would love that. You see as he claps like very soft claps. He does, and he's just like, I would love that. He just says in a monotone voice, and he cuts out and he stops talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna now go back to everybody else. All right, all of you guys, whoosh, we fly along and we bring down as you guys all meet up at Rattler's. Will, do you meet them at Rattler's as well, or do you want me to just go over you meeting the girl again?
We'll meet at Rattler's for now.
All right. You guys all meet up at Rattler's, and you see that as you guys see that Scar comes out with one less sword.
Okay.
All right. Go on. What do you guys do?
Okay. As we get into Rattlers, of course, everyone inside of Rattlers would hear distinct voices, mostly me and Damien's conversation, and I was talking about the battle and stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, there was this like you know, Mr. like the little goblin girl thingy, whatever the fuck. She hold it out
right
like
here.
a dragon bow, and then oh
Yeah. Oh,
anyway,
wait.
she hold it down and like the dragon bow, whatever, and took it down like 2 drakes, I think. I don't remember.
Oh my god! So, oh my god, Misties, you brought down an entire drake on your own? Those things are terrifying! Yeah, tell me
I
about
also
it.
killed a few.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, also
oh my god, it was... Oh my god, you guys sound like you had an adventure. I wish I'd come along! We had so much fun! Of course, I gotta listen to my brother.
It was
I
also
gotta...
sketchy as fuck.
I also gotta listen to... I also gotta listen to my brother. You know, I can't... But,
Once.
I do hate that I had to listen to my brother right now.
First of all, thank you.
I hate you for keeping me out of the fight, bitch! He's never said that to you before.
Damn! Damn!
That's not very nice to say to your brother.
I'm sorry, they teach me it here. They said that it's a thing we guys do at the school.
Talking about the Alexander that just spoke at you. You wanna know who it is? Wait, actually, first of all, Alexander, I'm guessing you're public about this, or like, can I?
To the party, yes.
Okay.
You fade over.
So, Damien, you wanna know who it is?
Yeah.
You're not gonna fucking believe it. It's Prince Alexander Drake von Ensign Ironhorn the Fourth.
You have a fucking scroll or something on you so you can read that entire title? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. You see that he basically... You see that he that is just like, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Cursed. Sorry, Cursed Will! Jesus fucking Christ! Why do I keep doing that to myself? You basically see that he's just like, oh my god! Really? And he runs over to you, Alexander, and he says, "It's true, Alexander. It's true, Alexander. It's true, Alexander. It's true, Alexander. Are you the prince? Are you the prince? Are you the prince? Are you the prince? Are you the prince?
Calm down.
And you see Driv holding a fireball in her hand.
What? Okay.
Or not a fireball, a firebolt. Like she's got a firebolt in her hand because she was getting mad.
Oh.
Yes, it is true. I am Prince Alexander.
Oh my god! I've never met royalty before. Oh my god! Is it true that you eat off of like gold, like you eat like you have gold like plates? Yes, plates and spoon and forks and stuff like that made of silver. You have like 16 different things. Oh my god, it's so cool! I never met somebody like you. Oh my god, Prince!
Well, I'm a
Griff is gonna throw the firebolt near him.
And he jumps in like,
Griff, pull it down, please.
Tell him
It's
to cool
just
it.
a child.
This is the most Reddit fanboy bullshit I've ever seen.
What did I miss? I fucking spaced out for like an hour. What did I miss?
Not too much.
Yeah, not too much. But we're all in the same place now.
you see that he's just like, I'm sorry, I'm excited. Oh my god,
It is fine. It is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go stand with my brother now. As you see that he turns around and he just giggles as he walks away.
I just kind of like.
I hate myself for being
Alexander has a bit of like a smile on his face.
He walks over to you, and you see that he pulls your sleeve. And he's like, "Oh my god!
Oh, I know. Listen,
No, he doesn't scream it. But...
I try not to freak out. Anyway, yeah, hello everyone. Yeah. Hi.
Well, I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep.
I
Stay
said,
with me.
Oh, yeah, right. You have money. I should not pay for your. I could pay for your room. Never mind.
We have
Pay for our
dorms.
rooms,
We have
Mr.
dorms.
Cole. We get our rooms inside of the college. We're students here.
I thought the rooms at the motel That
Well-
would be more comfortable. But okay, whatever.
Now that
okay,
the
I
whole dragon
slither- okay.
business is
I
done.
slither towards Cole, like very intimidatingly, and I just say, "Calm down."
Are you saying this to Cole,
You're
or are
staring
you saying this to, or are you
Cole.
saying this to his little brother?
Cole. Cole.
Just
Oh.
me.
Okay,
Just,
cool. Yeah, I get it.
Calm down. Just staring blankly at you.
I just give her a very confused look.
Okay, I wanna.
And then I walk back to Misty's or Slither.
Misty, before you walk over to Misty's,
That's
you
a
hear
weirdo.
a sudden. It is this as you see like your friend just like the fawn comes running out. It's like.
Oh, wait, oh crap! That
yeah,
wasn't in character. Sorry.
yeah, and you see that he just is like, is this? Hey, it's nice to see you again. What? You did you guys do good?
Scar. Wait, the Scar
No,
still have the head.
The what?
The
head
scar
of the
still
dragon.
have the head.
Head?
Head of the dragon.
Yeah.
Did you
the head
pick
of
up
the-
the head of the dragon?
Yeah, they
Did
did.
I pick,
They did.
All right.
did I pick that up?
Yes, you did.
I'm strong enough
Yeah,
to do
because you're the
it.
biggest person here.
Yeah, I'm definitely strong enough to do it, but I don't know. I don't have a magic pack to put it in. So,
You said you put it around your belt, or something. But that would be
A
way too
dragon
big.
head? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
It's
thinking.
over.
Okay, I'm being stupid. Probably it was probably
Yeah,
a thing or something.
how small do you think his head was?
I mean, the head only weighs like 50
Finger
pounds or
tip.
something, so keep in mind that
Oh,
it's...
damn, you're stupid. I think a scar was stupid.
50 or 100.
Probably.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright. I'm...
yeah, we killed the dragon.
Oh, that is wonderful. Full. Jesus Christ, I hate myself because I used to stutter back in the day. I used to
This is
stutter.
giving you flashbacks.
This is giving me flashback. I used to get bullied all the time. Yeah,
I'll tell you more when we meet up at the inn. Okay.
Good. Yeah, I need to go to see my mom. So
I just want to ask: are there? I know this school is annoying. Are there any rumors about us?
You did go away for like 4 days. So
Yeah.
People you head into the forbidden forest, and people thought you went killed by zombies.
Is this the goat guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the. Yeah. You're playing up his stuttering a little more than before. I just want to say back.
Sorry, I am. It is like the thing is that I fuck up and I think that I'm back to when I used to stutter and I.
Oh,
be
so it's
natural.
genuine.
It is
crap.
genuine. So fuck up, and I'm fucking hate myself. Thank you, dude.
I mean, good acting then.
I appreciate it.
I mean, I want to go there at some point. But I pull out the vials of the piranha acid or whatever the hell it's called.
What?
Drink this.
What?
No, Alexander. No.
Didn't actually say that.
No. Stop.
Immediately fucking dies on the spot. spot. Just 50d10.
So you remember that one acid that I made that got me in trouble because it's way too strong?
Yeah.
This is that, but 20 times stronger, probably?
Oh. The, the, that is cool.
Yeah. And I just put it back into my bag and kind of look around. Well, I'll meet you at the end. I think.
Okay, he hugs you, he does, and he like lets go of you, and he's just like, "Hi, Goblin. It's nice to see you again." You see it, just like, "Nice to see you too." And as she waves, she smiles. It's just like, "Yeah." And he runs away. Yeah, and he runs away, and you see this and there's just a lot of smiling, and you guys finally being back at the school does mean you guys get some time to relax. You get some off time. Does anybody
Yeah. As I'm going to bed, I want to talk to Moog.
All right, you go and okay, you get the crystal. You connect the thing as Rattler explains to it, and you connect it to your brain. And essentially, you as basically connected to your brain, you feel your soul leave your body. However, you still have control of your own body while you're inside of the gem. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You can still move and stuff like that in your real body, so you
Yep.
can remove it at any point. All right. So you head in, and you see that what you can see as you head into there is a say, it looks like a blue sky with clouds and stuff like that, but it's like you're standing in water. Nexo. It's like you're standing in water, essentially.
Alright.
And there is a blue sky right above you. I'm sure I can get a picture online of like an anime that has this, but I can't be bothered. But essentially, you see that right in front of you. You see a man, a dragonborn, in fact. Oh yeah, Nexo did me a favor. But essentially, what you see is that you see the man sitting there. It's a dragonborn. It's a black dragonborn. He's sitting there, fetal position, and as you appear, you see that he stares up at you.
Moog?
Have you come to kill me? Again?
I'm not here to kill you. Your punishment was your death. But, yeah.
You know, I'm not really sure why you're bothering talking to me. You won. You took me into your gem. Now I'm trapped here forever until a immortal creature of some kind consumes my soul by pure energy! So, you see as he screams at you.
I gave your father your book.
My father was the only man that did what was right. He tried. Him and my mother both tried to be there for me, but everyone else around me, except for my brother and my family, well, actually I had a dickhead big little brother and a dickhead big brother that used to treat me like garbage and used to tell me that I was weak, pathetic little trash. Do you understand how that is? Living...
Yes, I do. I'm gonna sit down next to him.
Being an immortal, you realize that weakness is a weakness on its own.
Do you mean a strength?
No, I mean, yeah, I suppose, yeah. But I realize that strength is a weakness all along, and being powerful doesn't mean anything. I've had time to think, and I'm sure I'm gonna have 10,000 years to think until a scummy mortal creature. Ugh. Getting consumed by an immortal does not amuse me. Hear like the sound of him just growling for a second. Why did you even care? Why are you here?
Because I wish to talk to someone who's similar to me.
What do you mean?
I've gone through what you've gone through.
So what? Everybody thinks that you're weak because you're different?
Not exactly, but I chose something different in my family and I got kicked out because of it, because I'm not strong enough. Or wasn't. I chose to go down the path of magic, which is apparently only a woman could do in my family, but I'm gonna prove them wrong.
Dragonborn society. Do you know how your species even came to be? Oh.
I'm back.
I don't mean to... You see, your entire species is like a predication. Half-dragons, kobolds, all a predication of us. The perfect species we were supposed to be. I wanted to take that and I wanted to become more! And then you all ruined it! I was going to destroy this world and build it better! Make it better! Don't you understand? I had a plan!
I do. You just didn't do it right. You can't forcefully change the world in an instant. You need time. And you had that time. You did.
I had 700 years to prepare and perfect my plan. I even had dragons, which was going to join me to destroy the world. All the dragons. We were going to burn the world and rebuild it with the perfect world. I was going to kill everyone ever disrespected. I do apologize. I don't necessarily mean when I called you pathetic. I don't necessarily like you. Ugh, mortal creatures, you need to live shit, die. Ugh.
Yes, but that's all a part of life, isn't it? You can't live forever. One day you will die. It will come.
What are you going to do with me?
I don't know yet. But I wish to at least keep you here. Until I figure it out. I do want to give you another chance at your life one day. Maybe you can choose the right path that time.
I see. Well, I cannot harm you. And I'm trapped in here. guess I can change the scenery, which is nice, but...
Yeah, maybe change to something more comfortable next time I jump around.
It reminds me of the sky.
Yeah, it is a sky.
No, sorry, you misunderstand. It reminds me of flying.
Ah.
Hmm.
I do have a question. Why did you choose to set up your lair in that ancient city?
Perfect hideout. Nobody knew where the city was, so I used it as a cover-up to basically hide myself from my father to make sure that he couldn't find me so he couldn't kill me. It was perfect. It was an ideal setup because not only if he found the city, he would not be able to find me because I had an escape plan which would have got me out of the city regardless of what it was, but it was a perfect city plan because nobody knew the entrance. My father obviously fucked that because he's been hunting me for 700 years. Never found me. I'm smarter than him. Always was. I was a fucking cheeky bastard.
Could probably use that smartness for something else, then.
You're a spellcaster.
Yes.
Studying magic which I do not fully understand myself. I'm a chronomancer. I study the laws of time to affect the future. That's what Hammond teach me anyway.
Alright.
You defeated me.
Well, it wasn't just me, it was the party. But, yeah.
Yeah. However, I doubt I will ever surrender fully.
Well, you have all the time in the world to think about it in here.
Do me a favor.
Alright.
If you'd be interested, I'd love to play some wizard chess with you.
I would love that.
You see that a table forms. A table forms out of the water and it flies up into the sky. Sorry, flies up to the sky, flies up out, and he sits down next to him. He tells you to sit down and take another seat.
Alright.
And he starts playing with you.
Alright. I'm just gonna play wizard chess with him. Then if anyone else has something they want to do, they can do that.
That is exactly what we're gonna do. This was a good transition. Okay, so all right. If both of us wanted to, we would